Lil Durk is a smart and clever rapper who keeps a low profile and surprises everyone with his moves. He has employed a doppelganger to interact with his fans, and his song strikes fear into the hearts of those who dare to cross him or his associates. He protects his friends and hurts those who hurt them, which makes people afraid of him. But there's more to him than what people see, which makes them wonder why he's so feared. Dubbing himself Lil Durk, Derek Banks hit the rap scene in the early 2010s. Lil Durk was just a teenager when he first began making a name for himself by releasing mixtapes through OTF, Only the Family, the rap collective he founded in his native Chicago. He had a difficult childhood. Lil Durk grew up in Chicago's South Side, and his early years were not easy ones. His father, Dante Banks, was sent to prison when Durk was a youngster, receiving a life sentence for his role as ringleader in a crack cocaine operation. With no father figure in his life and his mother working full-time as a nurse, Durk didn't have a lot of parental supervision. He remembered, as a fifth grader, not returning home some nights until 5 a.m. It was hard growing up. There wasn't a lot of money around. He told Complex, there was a lot of killing going on as a kid. Took a lot of stuff out of me growing up. A lot of shootings going on. It was hard growing up, but I made it. However, Lil Durk also credits his tough childhood for making him who he is today. Lil Durk came to fame through social media, YouTube. Social media played a big role in Lil Durk's early days as a rapper. Things really caught fire when he began sharing his music on MySpace and YouTube. The fan base grew after that. People used to see us and ask for pictures. That's how I knew it was growing. That was motivation. I was 17 and out of school, living with my mom, starving, not eating. Getting locked up, no focus, no guidance. When you ain't got no guidance, you can't do too much. But then I had my first son and started working. I got the right people around me. Durk took his career more seriously after becoming a father at 19 and dropping out of school at Paul Robeson High School in order to join the Black Disciples, a street gang in Chicago. Soon after joining, he began to get into trouble with the law and served time in October 2011 due to gun charges, including possession of a firearm with a defaced serial number. He later pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of aggravated unauthorized use of a weapon, according to court records, and served no time at all. In 2011, tensions escalated following the death of a rival gang member. Tragically, a 15-year-old named Tuka was fatally shot at a Chicago bus station. As a beloved member of the Brick Squad, his death had a profound impact, and the area was later nicknamed Tukaville in his honor. However, Lil Durk controversially mocked the deceased teenager in several of his songs, fueling the ongoing feud. After the death of Tuka, Durk released the song, LS Anthem, in which he dissed Lil Jojo's affiliates, the Brick Squad. Jojo responded with the diss track, BDK, 300K, calling out a vast majority of gang members, most namely Chief Keef and Durk. The feud ended after Lil Jojo was shot and killed on September 4, 2012. After signing with Def Jam Recordings and Interscope Records, social and personal problems between Durk and Chief Keef's label, Glow Gang, began to develop in late 2012. After a social media exchange, Durk disassociated himself from Keef's label. Then, a spawn of diss songs followed, even for Durk in particular, his remix to Nicki Minaj's Chirac with Meek Mill and Shy Glizzy. There, he not only calls out Keef, but also mentions Lil Reese, The Game, Tyga, King L, and the Gangster Disciples. He even calls Keef disrespectful for turning his back on the friendship for Tyga and the Game's own remix of Chirac. In the midst of Keef's then ongoing beef with rap group Migos, Durk shouted out the group in support to humiliate Keef. However, in August 2014, Durk decided to mend his differences with him, and just squashed the feud. In 2014, his cousin MacArthur Swindle, known by his rap name of OTF Nunu, was likewise murdered. OTF Nunu, a member of Lil Durk's OTF crew, was shot and killed on May 31, 2014, in Chicago. He was 21 years old at the time of his death. He was sitting in an SUV when someone walked up and started shooting. The SUV hit the front of a store after Nunu was shot. Then, in 2015, Durk's manager Uchenna Agina, known in the rap world as Chino Dollar, was shot and killed while returning from meeting with Chicago Bulls player Joakim Noah to discuss anti-violence initiatives. He was 24. The death of his close pals hit him hard, so he went quiet for a while. In his grief, Mubu Crump, another member of the Black Disciples, dissed late OTF Nunu on Twitter. Mubu Crump was killed in a drive-by shooting in Chicago the night he made the tweet. He suffered multiple bullet wounds, including 2 in the arm and 2 or more in the torso, where he died from his injuries. There have been rumors and speculation that Lil Durk was involved in Mubu Crump's death, but there is no concrete evidence to prove his direct involvement. On August 19, 2016, Durk was cleared of disregarding probation when he was arrested on felony gun charges. The judge dropped the charges. In May 2019, Lil Durk and King Von were arrested on charges relating to a non-lethal shooting that took place earlier that year on February 5. According to prosecutors, the two men robbed and shot a man outside a popular Atlanta drive-in for a Jeep Cherokee and $30,000. After weeks in jail, Durk and Vaughn were released on $250,000, $300,000 bonds, respectively. In October 2022, the charges against Durk were dismissed. In 2022, Lil Durk lookalike surfaced online. Smirkio was seen dressing in expensive clothes and being protected by bouncers. Smirkio bears a striking resemblance to Lil Durk. He has been spotted at public events and in Durk's music videos. Lil Durk has been involved in controversies and legal issues in the past, leading some fans to believe that he is using Smirkio as a way to avoid attention and potential consequences. This could be why he's viewed with such fear and reverence. His reputation for alleged involvement in violent incidents, combined with his ability to avoid conviction, has created a perception of him as a powerful and formidable figure in the rap industry. Subscribe to my channel for more contents like this.